Hey everyone, welcome back to the Beast Studio, and today I'm here with a brand new video for you guys. I'm here with the finale of my Issues I Have with Heartland podcast. This is the 6th episode of the series, and I'm going to be talking about Ty's death overall, my problems, and a few benefits to this thing. Before I get started, I want to say that I am at 344 subscribers right now, and my goal is to get 350 by the end of March, which we're a few days away, Wednesday, so by Wednesday at midnight, technically, I want to get 350 subscribers. If it doesn't happen, that's fine, but that is currently my goal. Okay, so I've been putting off doing this video for a while, as I would wait until the season was over. Ty's death, like, he died at the beginning of season 14, episode 1 specifically, and it was because Graham Warner wanted to leave the show, which is the main reason that these things happen. I understand that he wanted to move on to other projects. I get that. It's still upsetting. It's a main character. I'm not going to use too many comparisons in this podcast episode, but I'm going to go ahead and use one. Jack Thornton from When Close to the Heart died because Jack, Daniel Lissing, left the show. I'm not going to talk about personal details on here. But the problem is that they did Jack's absence a little bit dirty. They have Elizabeth thinking of him, but we don't really get necessarily flashbacks or anything like that. You know, it feels like everything's just, you know, I mean, at this point, we don't really get that, and that's kind of sad. When it comes to the flashbacks and the importance of Amy and Ty's relationship in season 14, they did a really good job with that. I will give them props to making it seem like, you know, an actual character died. And when Close to the Heart, it was so sudden, and it felt like it went by so fast, and having Elizabeth be pregnant wasn't necessarily the way to her happiness, even though it was, like, cool and nice. I still am questioning why it happened at that point. What I like about this setup in Heartland is that it shows like all the characters, and I'll talk about my issues with it in a second, but it shows like Amy and Jack specifically dealing with Ty's death. Flashbacks, Ty's little motorcycle coming, and Caleb bringing Ty's little motorcycle. Caleb having some you know, grief things. Lou even got a moment, but that's like a whole other thing. You can check out my review for Heartland season 14 episode 3 if you scroll down my channel a little bit, and we talk about that specific moment between Lou and Peter where Lou's ranting about Ty's death to Peter, and me and my mom were really disappointed in that moment. When it comes to how they, I just felt like it was, I mean, I understand that, like, you had to do it sudden, but, like, the way that he died and how it happened at the beginning of season 14, while it did have a good setup to, like, have that as, like, an arc and a lot of good character development for Amy, it still fell flat for me. And it's kind of hard in these situations for me to accept a character's death, but this one still fell flat for me for one reason. It happened so sudden and out of nowhere. Now, they kind of teased us that Ty was going to die from, like, before season 14 even started, but it happened at the very beginning, and it was so much of, like, a sad death. The time skip might have helped, but, like, it was a sad death. It was sudden. We had no preparation whatsoever, and it made us, like, we never got, like, a good goodbye to Ty. I felt like we should have gotten, like, another Amy and Ty moment at the beginning of it. Yeah, we should have gotten another Ty and Amy moment at the beginning, and they didn't give us that. They just showed us them working together. We didn't even see a last kiss between Amy and Ty before he died, and then he just fell, and then after that, we saw Amy wrestling with it, but I think that after the after effect of what happened with Ty's, you know, with Ty's death, they did a really good job of showing those flashbacks to all the characters besides a few dealing with their grief. Georgie, Georgie, we got in the premiere of her seeing Ty on her horse ride. That was good. That was good. Tim, we never really got anything. Amy, we got a lot. Jack, we got a lot. Lou, we just got that moment. Again, I wasn't really fond of that moment. Mostly all the characters gave some sort of, you know, reaction to Ty's death, and I think that all the characters did a really good job with it. The ones that did, besides Michelle Morgan and play Lou, which was kind of whiny. I feel like, yeah, they just kind of, like, almost, like, did it dirty, and I wanted more to this character to say goodbye, and it just felt like it was really cheap. While it was, like, the episode, the season 14 premiere was wonderfully done, it still didn't have that effect that it would want for such a serious character, and how it just fell so flat, his death. Comment down below your feelings. What did you think of Ty's death? Did you think that they did a good job? Again, I think they did a good job after, like, during the course of season 14, but, like, the way that they, like, addressed it was just not really done well, because, again, it fell flat for me. So again, I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the description box. So anyways, I'm going to thank everyone for watching the studio. Again, comment down below your feelings about Ty's death. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video. Thanks everyone for watching, and bye.